this is what it looks like. Okay, it's a very tough muscle. So we're going to take it, before we clean it, we're going to use a mallet so we can pound it. This will help to tenderize the meat. Okay, starting with one at a time. Take a knife and cut and slice it. So it's a good idea to always slice your lambi or your conch in bite-sized pieces before you use the mallet. Take our mallet and be very careful and just pound. You'll notice that it starts to break it down as opposed to this one, which we have not pounced yet. Then we're just going to repeat the process until we've used all of our lambi. So we are done pouncing away. Transfer this back into the bowl and let's move over to the sink so we can begin washing our lambi. All right, so when it comes to cleaning lambi, you want to make sure that you use either lime, sour oranges, or you use lemon. In this case, we are using lemon. Yep, you want to make sure that you clean it properly, or otherwise you will have the smell as you're cooking it, the seafood smell throughout the house, and that's not a good smell that you want, especially when you are eating your food. Okay, that's just an indication that the meat is not properly cleaned. So the acid in this and the lemon will help kill all bacteria that was left behind during the time it was being processed. Okay, so now we're going to use cold water to rinse the conch. Again, just like with any seafood, you do not want to use warm water or hot water. So with any seafood, you want to make sure that your water is as cold as possible. Okay. I'm using a colander to help drain it. Now rinse out this bowl because you're going to transfer the conch back. So we are using the other half of the lemon to do a second wash. Again, you're gonna wash it with cold water. You will definitely notice a difference in smell from when you first bought your conch till after washing it with the lemon. And that's it. So to start the seasoning base for our lambi, we are adding in 4 tablespoons of olive oil. We are also adding in 1 shallot, which has been cut in half. Actually, let's cut it again just to make it easier. We are also adding in 3 garlic cloves. We're adding in 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, and we are saving the other teaspoon for the stew. We're adding in 1 vegetable bouillon cube. We are also adding in 1/2 teaspoon of ground allspice. Next, we are adding in about 1/2 teaspoon of ground black pepper. Lastly, we are adding in 1/2 of lemon juice. The acid in this will help bring the other flavors to light. And this is also common when you are making Haitian dishes. We cook with a lot of acid and blend away. So this is what it looks like. You'll notice that it's somewhat pasty. And this is what we call a quick Haitian épice or quick seasoning. There are various ways that you can make this. We have our traditional Haitian épice on our website at savorythoughts.com. All right, so now we have our conch. Pour the paste in, or our épice, Haitian épice in, so we can marinate the conch before we start cooking it. So now it's time to marinate the meat. So just go ahead and cover it with a plastic wrap, and we are going to let it sit for about 30 minutes. If you could let it sit overnight, that would be even better. So guys, to make our Haitian Lambi, we're starting off with 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Next, we are going to add in our tomato paste, which is about 4 tablespoons of tomato paste. Give it just a quick stir. We are adding in 2 more shallots. Continue to stir so that the paste do not stick to the bottom, otherwise it will start to burn. By the way, because we are making this in the Instant Pot, be sure to set your timer on saute for 30 minutes. So now we are going to add in our conch. Make sure you add all of the juices from the marinade. This will help to flavor the stew. We are adding in 2 cups water. Okay. Fresh thyme sprigs, 1 habanero pepper, or you can add Scotch bonnet pepper. Either one will work. However, do not break it. If you do break it, all of the seeds and spiciness will come in here. This is just to give it the flavor. We're going to add in the other half of the lemon juice. And lastly, we are going to season it with the remaining salt. Pressure cook for 1 hour and 30 minutes. So now we're going to check in our conch stew. Be careful as you open it because it is very hot. Let's remove the herbs. Let's remove the pepper.